Okay, so Sons of the Forest just got another update, update number 2, and in this video I'm going to go over all of the important stuff in the update. I'm not going to go through everything because there was a ton of stuff. Like the fixes category, like I had to scroll like multiple times to get through that entire thing. So just the major features that were added in this update is what we're going to cover, and I will leave a link to the patch notes in the description, so if you want to go over everything, you can do so yourself. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. But yeah, the first thing that they added is a new demon boss fight at the end of the game. I'm not going to include it in this video to keep it spoiler free, but I will definitely make a video on that in a couple of hours, showcasing the boss fight and all that stuff and where you can find it. And then they also added dead cultists to the map, which I could not find, but luckily someone on Reddit found it, and I'll pop a picture of what they are up on the screen. I'm not really too sure how they relate to the story, but I mean, hey, we got dead cultists now you can find somewhere on the map. And now the first new thing that they added that I can show you here is they added a 2-story cannibal hut in some of the cannibal, I guess, camps you could say. And I'm pretty sure it's this right here. I'm fairly confident this was not here before, and it is 2 stories, so matches up with the description. And yeah, this is what it is right here. Not too game breaking or anything like that, but this one seems to be in the wrong place because it's on top of a tent right now, but there's another one over there that's more correctly placed. But yeah, we got some more variation to the cannibal camps, so that is pretty cool. And then they also finally added a rain catcher that you can make with a turtle shell, which this is what it looks like right here. You need 16 sticks. I don't have enough sticks, but in a turtle shell that you can get from the sea turtles that you find by the ocean. So yeah, we finally have rain catchers. That is a awesome feature that I thought was in the game initially. Like I can't tell you how long I had spent trying to figure out how to make a rain catcher, and they just weren't in the game. But yeah, they're here now. And now this next thing, I'm not really quite sure what it is, but they added a tougher puffy version. I don't know what a puffy is, so if anybody wants to tell me in the comments, I'd appreciate that. But I mean, hey, they added a new tougher version of it, so, or variation I should say. They also added a new cave system, which is where you can also find the gold armor now, because they moved the gold armor into the new cave system. And this new cave system can be found right here on the map. I'll put a picture up on screen that shows the entire map with the new cave circled so you can see it. But as I said, they moved the gold armor into this cave now, and also here are the dead cultists, which I said I couldn't find before, but I found them at the new cave here. Here's a new book, The Realm Beyond. Pretty neat. But yeah, new cave system, which I'll make a video on here pretty soon of me exploring it and finding what's inside it and all that stuff. And yeah, they also added additional story elements to the game, and also added a auto backup system when you're overriding saves, which means it'll save the save that you override it, I think. But yeah, those are all of the main features that they added in this update. Let's go over the main like improvements and balances that they added as well too, which they increased the fullness from eating MREs and decreased the fullness from eating cat food, which I think is good. I think MREs should do more than cat food. So, and they also made it so that rabbits and squirrels will now try harder to evade the player and run faster. And they also added unique hit reactions to the dining hall boss, which is the one that they added in the previous update. They added new hit reactions when you hit it with anything. And they replaced their knockdowns from the shotgun with smaller staggers, making the boss a little bit harder. And the gold armor will now absorb 70% of demonic damage instead of 90%, making the armor a little bit less effective against the demons that you find at the end of the game, and also making the new boss fight harder because that will also be a demon as well. They also increased the burn time for campfires and reduced the chainsaw full charge duration. Kind of a weird way of putting it, but I think that just means that the chainsaw battery will last longer, I think. And this is a good one here. The flashlight will now auto replace batteries sooner, so that the flashlight will not begin to fade. It will replace them before it starts fading, which is awesome. And then for some of the improvements, the seasons will now change slower. So instead of just waking up one day and it will automatically be a different season, they will change over a few days, I think. They didn't really specify how many days, they just said it would be a more gradual change to a season. And if you made it pretty far in the game, you might have found an extra shotgun that you can find in the luxury bunker. That has been removed, so the only place you can get a shotgun now is the one from the grave. The player is now able to use most left-handed items while gliding, which means like your flashlight, your map, and I don't know, any other left-handed item, which I guess is pretty neat, although I'm generally not gliding at night or close to the ground, so not sure how helpful that will be. They improved lit fire torch brightness when viewed from first person, so that's really good because the torch in this, or fire torch in this game, was never that bright. so I'm glad that it's brighter. And yeah, that is most of the important improvements and balances and important features that were added in this update. I'm not going to go over all of the fixes because there is literally a freaking ton of them, like a ton of fixes. I just do not have time to read all of them and find the important ones and put them in this video. So yeah, as I said before, the full patch notes will be listed in the description, or it'll be linked in the description, so you can go check it out if you want. But that is all the important stuff for this update. I hope y'all enjoyed, and stay tuned for the update where I explore this cave and find the gold armor and all that stuff. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.